Hey guys, so these three pictures are from the live stream I did on YouTube. It was probably over a month ago now, and I sketched out these three drawings. And then I inked them off camera using my, what is it called? Pentel Brush Pen. And that was my first time using that pen, and I actually quite liked it. As you can see, the outlines are quite thick, and if you press lighter, you obviously get thinner lines, but I felt like this line thickness is what I was most comfortable with. It gets a little bit trickier when I need to have a lighter hand, so I just need a bit more practice with it. But once I was about, I'd say halfway through the first drawing, that's when I felt comfortable with the brush pen, and the rest of it was just pretty confident strokes. It's scary. I don't know, there's just something, I don't know why it's more scary than a multiliner. Maybe just because with a brush I feel like I have less control, since when I'm using a multiliner I'll do one thin outline everywhere and then I'll go back and thicken certain areas. Whereas with this pen I was doing thick and thin as I was going, so it just required a bit more thought and hand control, I guess. But I really like how the inks turned out, so I'm coloring just the one picture in this video, and I decided to call her Alexa. It just came to mind. I don't know why, but I like that name for her. So, okay, I think I mentioned what I wanted to say about how these came from that live stream. Yes, and yeah, I guess I'll just talk a little bit more about the picture itself. So, I'm doing her skin using R000 and R00, and I also used E95 and E93. And I thought this skin would turn out a little more pink, and it did look really pink initially. Oh, and I also used E31 for some of the darker areas, but that's a bit more of a yellow tone, so I was coloring on top of it with the E95. Anyway, I was trying to go for a bit more of a pink skin tone, but in the end it looks a little bit on the orange side. Like it's not yellow, because usually my skin tones that I use are E50s, and those are yellowish skin tones. So I did succeed in going more to the warmer side of things, but it was maybe too orange and not enough pink, but oh well. And it especially looks less pink when I colored in the rest of her, because the colors I decided to go with for this picture were pinks, blues, and purples. So yeah, once everything else is colored, her skin looks quite orange, but I think it looks pretty cool anyway. I don't really think I have much to say about the artwork. Maybe I'll think of a few things later, but I think I'm going to move on to talking about some other things I wanted to mention. So the reason I'm doing these three artworks is for my last giveaway that I did. So there is some art supplies involved, there's some stickers, some prints, and one of the prizes was original art, and so that's what this is for. And there's three winners, which is why there's three pictures. So that's what I drew it for. And I'll talk a little bit about what you can expect from my channel in the coming months. I've still been pretty busy lately. I feel like my videos haven't been as great as I've wanted them to be. I mentioned this in my last video, I think, about how I want to do more detailed artwork, larger drawings, and just, get into painting and, expand a little bit and try other things. So once June is over, my schedule is going to free up a decent amount, so I'll have more time to put towards experimenting and more detailed artwork and things like that. So I'm pretty excited for that. You can also expect more tutorials from me. I don't do many tutorials to begin with, but it's been a while since I've done any, and I do want to do some more. Probably not on the topics people want. I know people want a lot of anatomy stuff, but honestly, I need more practice before I feel comfortable teaching anatomy. But if I have more spare time, I can also do more anatomy studies and then someday do anatomy tutorials. But yeah, so I haven't decided which tutorials I'm going to do, but there will be more coming. And I want to do more challenge videos. It's been a while, so I want to do pretty much a part 2 to the Crayola challenge video. I've had so many requests to do another one, and I probably will. But not only would I do another Crayola challenge, I want to do just a cheap art supply challenge that is not Crayola, because Crayola pencils are actually not that bad. So I want to do what other YouTubers have been doing and get art supplies from the dollar store and just try them out. So I think I would maybe do pencils and maybe try out markers as well. And I wouldn't mind trying a Crayola marker challenge. Initially, I just thought, ugh, I'm not even going to waste my money on those things, but it actually would make for a neat video. So I think I'm going to do that. They're water-based, which is why I'm so opposed to them. Crayola pencils, sure, not too bad. Crayola markers, just water-based markers are a whole other deal. They're not even close to alcohol-based markers, so that will be interesting to try. But yeah, and other challenges, maybe a 3 marker challenge. I got tagged forever ago by Sakura to do a 10 marker challenge. So there's a whole bunch of things I could do. I have so many video ideas that I want to get done. I also want to do a video maybe about starting your own online store, about starting your own art YouTube channel. I want to do a Draw My Life update where I update you on what has happened since my last Draw My Life. Although I kind of want to wait till the end of the year, that way I can say it's a 2014 or a 2013 to 2015 update. I don't know, we'll see when that ends up happening. I've had so many ideas forever for videos I want to do, but I always feel rushed at the last minute to just throw something together, and so I really want to put in more effort and everything. So the reason I say my time's going to free up at the end of June is because I'll be done my summer conventions. I have one more. I'm going to this summer festival at SFU, Simon Fraser University, and that's June 27th. And then I'll be done conventions until October because I'm going to the Vancouver Halloween Parade and Expo. So that will free up some time. I'll be done my friend's wedding slideshow. I'm doing animations in the slideshow, so it's taking a while. And then also Daily Bumps animation. I'm going to have all the animation done by end of June for now until they request more, but my schedule will free up quite a bit. So really looking forward to putting in more time to my channel. So I'm just really excited. Okay, and other big news is that, oh wait, first I wanted to mention that next week's video is going to be an art book collection video, just something easy, because I'm trying to get that slideshow done by next Saturday, and so I need to put a lot of time into that. So next week's video is going to be just an easy one. I'm going to go through my art books and show you what I have and do little flip throughs, and I know a lot of people have requested that, so that should be a neat video. But on to the thing I said I was going to mention. The bigger news is that my online store is finally reopening. I closed it in November and it's been closed ever since. So it's been 6 months, and the reason I closed it is because I got really busy in November, plus I wanted to take down everything I had up in the store and put up all new art, and I haven't had a chance to make as much art as I would like to put up into the store, but I'm still going to launch it on Monday, the 15th of June. So, very soon. So, yay. So I'm pretty excited to get that back up and running, and I haven't even touched it. It's the 11th as I'm recording this, Thursday the 11th, and I haven't even touched the store. I've removed items that used to be in the store, but I haven't taken pictures for new merch. I haven't done a new banner. I haven't figured out what my shipping costs are going to be. It's a mess right now. I have a lot to do in the next few days. So, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to get that back up and running because I know so many people have been asking about it. So, yay, it's going to be open. Okay, so that's everything I wanted to mention on my list of things to mention in the video. Let's see, do I have any final things to mention about the picture? Oh, one thing I kind of forgot is that once I was coloring the bust area, that's when I remembered that her shirt is supposed to be like a halter top, and so I didn't color in her shoulder skin color because I forgot that it's not a shirt, that's not part of the shirt, that's her skin showing. So I had to go back and fix that. And I think it's a cute picture. I like it. I like how I did the hair, and as I was coloring this, I was thinking, how come I haven't, you know, when I did Solemn Dewdrops in cotton, I did a really light coloring style with not too much shading. I really like that, but I also like doing stuff like this. I feel like I'm all over the place, which is good because then you don't get bored. You're trying a whole bunch of different things, but the way I color is very inconsistent. But anywho, And in the background, I'm just doing streaks of pink and streaks of blue. And again, it looks a little bit more on the orange side, but it matches the skin, so I liked that anyway. And I just darkened up some of the areas a little bit on the pinks and purples because the hair has so much depth. I felt like some other areas of the body could use more depth too. And I also added a bit of blue onto the pinks and purples to just, I don't know, kind of use every color everywhere in a sense. So this is the finished picture of Alexa, and I hope you like it. And I might toss prints of this up in my online store actually because I quite like it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Erasing part of the image in Photoshop. I had to do a clipping mask and everything in here, and I found out I can make it transparent because it looked dumb if he was just cut off in the water. So I figured out how to make it look like his body's going into the water and you can still see his legs when they're underwater. And then the floaty doesn't go in, like the floaty stays above the cutoff line even though it doesn't match the shape of the cutoff line. So it was some pretty